I have some conditioner on my hair. I got my ends trimmed 3 days ago. I silk pressed it myself, and then I went to a Dominican salon and just paid them to trim it. Not only did that save money, but the stylist said I did a great job on my press. And as you can see, I did not give myself any heat damage by pressing it. So I am going to press it out again. I did Dez's locks. I did Josiah's twist out. I'll insert an overlay. So at this point, I am a self-taught naturalista, if you will. I know how to do silk presses on 4A and 4B hair. I know how to do twist outs, and I know how to retwist. I'm about to put my conditioning cap on and put that purple cap back on my head and let it sit so I can have a deep condition. And then I'm also going to add some wild growth oil and some vitamin E oil to my hair right now while I have the conditioner on it, so that can be part of the deep conditioning process. So I'm gonna get dressed and I'll be back. I have my hair sectioned off. I've already started blow drying it. I use Curldacity Daily Moisturizer whenever I shampoo my hair. And then I also sealed my conditioner, which is just a Suave almond moisturizing shampoo conditioner with some wild growth oil. And I sat under my conditioning cap. Now I have my hair sectioned off. As y'all can see, I'm natural. And so now I'm blow drying it. The key is sections. This is a sign for you. Get your ends trimmed. If you haven't had your ends trimmed, it is gonna make your blowouts come out better. It is gonna make your curls pop. It is gonna make your silk press look better. Just get your ends trimmed regularly. I'm gonna speed it up here because the full blow dry process takes me about 20 minutes or so. And it's always longer when I record, but I just wanted y'all to see how I section my hair off using those clips and my blow dryer with a comb attachment. Also want to note that my hair did have moisturizer on it prior to me blow drying it. The Curldacity moisturizer is what I used. And when I did my deep condition, I put some vitamin E oil and the wild growth oil along with the conditioner prior to rinsing it out to help seal in moisture as well. Alright, so I got section 1 of 4 done. Now I'm going to move to the back over here. I like to work from the back to the front, and so even when I press it, I'm gonna divide it in sections again, but I'm gonna press out the full front, then I'm gonna move to the front section over here by the ear, and then work my way up, and I leave out this middle to style. Now, I didn't mean to take that off. We're not gonna do that section right now. We're gonna do the back. And if you have a lot of hair, section, section, section. Do not try to run your blow dryer through a big section of your hair, especially if you're natural. Like, I used to be able to do that sometimes when I was relaxed, because your hair is straight when you're relaxed, so, or straighter when it's relaxed, so you don't have to do as big sections. But honestly, in my opinion, with black hair in general, it's just better to divide and conquer natural hair in sections. Like, it's better for your hair, and it's better to do it that way. But especially if you're natural, if you have 4B, 4A, or 4C hair, girl, stop playing and use that to get you some clips and do some sections so you don't damage your hair. So now here I'm just making sure I have all of the section together. Now I'm going to start doing this section. Here's going to be a better angle of me blow drying my hair out. And the back section of my hair has always been curlier than the rest of my hair. Is that how it is for you? Like, do you have different textures throughout your hair? I just think that my back transitioned to natural first, and I had more relaxed ends on the front where it was longer. So this back section is curlier. I also think that back when I used to wear like sew-ins and stuff like that, I would do more to the front of my hair than the back, because the back would always be braided up. But
I do find that the very back of my hair tends to be really curly, even when I do conditioning process. Just speeding it up because it is literally the same process throughout the entire head. You just divide and conquer. I am going to skip ahead.
And even within the sections, I'm always going to create little mini sections because it's a lot of hair, you know what I'm saying? And it's natural. So with natural hair, you gotta use sections. You can't just be, you know, raking your blow dryer through a big portion of your hair. It's not good to do. I'm doing content here for this vlog, and I'm also doing content to do separately, updated silk press tutorial, natural hair, and then TikTok. Top there, I'm just going to slide my rubber band off and put all of this side in this on rubber band. No tension, just holding the hair. That's it. Then I got this top, I'm gonna divide that into two. Easy peasy. We got that, and I'm just gonna slide our band off. And boom. And now we got this last little piece.
Now this section is where we get into the problem area, and I'm going to get close so y'all can see. I am lucky because my hair is not completely gone or anything like that, but it is noticeably thinner. And I would say that that is from back-to-back protective styling. And so my goal this year is to be kinder to my hair and to not do back-to-back protective styles. And in fact, take breaks in between so that my hair can thrive. Here I'm showing y'all some of the damage that I have in the front. My hair has thinned out quite a bit from protective styling. My goal for 2023 is to take better care of my natural hair. I want to try to grow out the front and back where my hair has thinned from the protective styling. I will still wear protective styles, but I will not wear them back to back. And I will do my hair more often in 2023 and continue to get my trims.
So I've gotten it all blown dry, and I usually try to let it cool for about 3 minutes before I start doing anything else as far as applying heat and things like that. So for the silk press, I'm gonna be using my Red Pro flat iron. I've had this flat iron for years, since I've been in college. It's a great flat iron. I'm gonna be using temperature 400. Yes. You made me some tea?
Yeah. Try it.
Oh, thank you.
It's not hot. You can try it.
It's not hot? It's good. Thank you. That was thoughtful. Okay. So I'm gonna part my hair in sections, kind of like I did when I did the blow dry process. But if y'all don't mind my face, I'm making ugly faces and stuff. But what I'm gonna do is part my natural hair into sections, and I'm gonna conquer it in those sections. And I like to do the back, work my way to the front from probably mid top of the head forward, by the ears forward. And when I say back, I mean like from here back to the bottom. And that's because I want this hair to lay back, but I want this front part of my head to frame my face. So I know that sounds weird. It's easier to explain stuff with a voiceover than it is to try to do it in real time. But it's all right, we're gonna make it work. I'm just twisting it out the way, and then I'm gonna put my clip over it to hold it up out the way. And then the same thing I'm gonna do in the back, although I'm gonna end up having to divide my back into two, probably like this and this, because with natural hair, and hair in general, when you're doing a silk press, you wanna do small sections, thin sections, not thick sections, so that your press lasts, but also so that your press is done silky throughout. If you do like big sections, sometimes you have a lot of your roots still fuzzy, and your roots should never still be fuzzy when you just did your silk press. Like, if your roots are fuzzy, then that means that your passes might be too big. I have this little mirror right here that I'll be using to like see what my sections and my parting looks like. I'm on a healthy hair journey. I'm natural. I don't plan on relaxing it again, but I'm gonna have to stop wearing braids back to back to back to back because my edges are suffering. As healthy as this back part of my hair looks, I feel like the rest of it is not thriving. I would say the very bottom section of my hair in the back and the very front, like from here forward, is the least healthiest part of my hair. And it's probably because I've been wearing braids, twists, every type of style, basically just a lot of tension. And I think that's why my hair is thinning out. My tea says, love is the ultimate law of life. My husband made me some tea, y'all. He's so sweet. I'm moving my tea out the way. I don't want hair in my tea. So this is the first section I'm gonna start with. Because it's the nape of my hair, I like to make sure that it's dry all the way. Because you know, sometimes your hair is still a little wet, and I don't want no surprises. So this is the section that I had. I'm gonna divide that in half so that I can start with like this stuff at the bottom first. So like maybe not all of that, but the shorter part I'm gonna do first. I'm gonna try to get it all on camera, y'all. It's hard out here in these streets, trying to get the content and actually get your hair done. Well, first make sure your flat iron is plugged in, because that was what I didn't do. We'll be back after these commercial numbers come in. Do it right. Okay, so now my flat iron needs to heat up. You know, it'll be heated up in 30 seconds at this stage. Ooh, it burnt me. Ow. It's too coily at this stage. And this time, I did not put any like oil in it. I'm gonna put the oil in at the end. I'm gonna rub my hands and then I'm just gonna work it in so it has a little bit of shine and it helps to combat that frizz. But when I did my press a few days ago, prior to getting my trim, I realized that I put too much product and I felt like my wrap was really, really heavy. And your wrap is gonna get heavy from the natural oils in your hair, from sweating, whatever have you. So you don't want it to be that way down. You can get it that way. Like if you want to try to prevent heat damage, then you can definitely put more product. You can spray heat protectant, but I honestly think that my method is gonna be fine. And that's because I also put moisturizer on my hair prior to getting to this stage of where I'm pressing it. The other thing that I did is I put a little bit of oil in my conditioner when I did my deep conditioning. So this first set of passes that I'm doing is just to straighten this silk press. It's not to style it. I'm gonna go back in after I'm done with all my sections to actually curl it. But for the first set of passes, really my goal is just to press it out at the root. Make sure that the roots are nice and straight. So as I get through that first section, I'm just trying to make sure that every part of this was pressed from the root to the tip before I move on. And I'm gonna use my mirror, you know, do the trick where you look behind yourself and see. And I believe I didn't miss any spots. Pretty good. Trying to make sure I ain't missing nothing. All right.
The mirror is going to be your best friend when you're doing your own silk press. It allows you to be able to see the sections that you're doing. Now, when I'm going through and doing my first passes, I'm not worried about parts being straight. I'm not worried about anything except making sure that each of my small sections have been pressed completely. Now, I do use the clips because I do small passes. Like I mentioned earlier in the video, thick passes are not the way to go when you have natural hair and you're pressing your hair. So this process takes about 2 hours, give or take, from beginning to end. And so longer a little if you're recording it like I was. But I'm just going through and I am doing more than one pass. You can do one pass if you want to, but the precautions I took before will prevent heat damage. So don't worry if you see like a little bit of steam. That's normal. My curls always bounce back because of the products that I use. And the passes being small is what helps the silk press to come out the way you want it to. You can do one pass, you can do lower heat, but I've tried that on my own hair and I've noticed that it doesn't come out as good. Also, using a lot of product right before pressing it, once your hair is dry, will weigh the silk press down, which I mentioned as well. I was making great progress, and you can really see how the trim is making all the difference. This is the last clip that I was able to get before showing y'all the final result. And I was creating content to do a tutorial in a reel format, a short for YouTube, a TikTok, as well as a Christmas vlog and a separate tutorial, which is the one y'all are watching right now. Unfortunately, we had a pipe burst in the middle of the day as I was doing my hair. And this was on Christmas Eve when I recorded the video. So if y'all would like to see this video and include how I curled my hair, because it came out beautiful, y'all, please let me know. Please comment. Let me know you want me to redo this video, and I will. I will let y'all know, though, I'm not going to be pressing my hair every week or not even every other week, but I may start doing it, I would say, every 6 to 8 weeks, because I'm going to try to maintain my trims on a 2 to 3 month basis this year. Additionally, I did not expect my pipe to burst, and this was on Christmas Eve, so I had to hold on the phone with the home warranty company for over an hour while I was finishing my hair, and I was recording these clips on my phone this day, so I wasn't able to record the full process because of it. But because I had so much great footage, Mommy, I didn't want to not upload the video. So stay tuned. Water gear
What?
Something's leaking and I want to think stream of water flowing out of our house.
I had to come back and show y'all what it looked like after I got done, but I styled the rest while I was on the phone with the insurance company, y'all. If you would like me to film another silk press tutorial that includes the styling and curling, please comment down below and let me know. This video was filmed on Christmas Eve, and I plan to upload it before 2023, but of course this happened. Luckily, on December 26th, this crew was able to come in and find out what caused this to happen. It was a busted pipe, and it is resolved now. Thanks for watching. Comment, subscribe, like, and leave me some comments. I'll see y'all in the next video.